streak, you can't use it when you respawn.
No, kid, no! Oh my god, that was so close. Oh no, that was duckling, dude. Oh man.
I'm coming for that ass, Badger.
Nope.
Fucker!
I got an RPG, I got an RPG. I'll get somebody, watch. Got him!
Oh!
What? Why, dude? Why, duckling, why? Why did you have to come at me like that? Why? That was completely uncalled for, and you knew that I had the RPG. Why would you do that?
Yeah, show you this boss. Fucking band up, nigga.
Oh.
No!
I wasn't gonna knife you, I swear to God, Q.
Oh!
Did you see your head explode, Q?
Oh my God,
Did you see your head explode?
That scared me so bad!
Oh my god, I got a second guy! Was that you again?
I was in the corner and you shot me.
No! Oh, I got another guy! Yes.
Hello guys, my name is TheRussianBadger, and I don't know if they're that bad or I'm that good. This is the first game that I played in at least, I want to say like a week and a half. Like, I had not played Battlefield for a week and a half before last night when I played this game. This should not happen. I shouldn't trash your team and turn this into like a shark in a fish tank type scenario when I haven't even played a video game in a week and a half. This is so silly. Like, look. Are you even trying? Like, every guy on this team is such a chumfuggler. Okay, there's the second guy, there's the third guy, there's the fourth guy, and there's the fifth guy. Everyone is a Jamal, too. Yeah, thanks, Jamal. That didn't help at all. I'm going to defuse as well. Not only were they all medics, not only were they all terrible, but, okay, yet again, I still have not found a definite... I haven't come to a verbal agreement with myself in terms of, I don't know if they're that bad or I'm that good or it's a combination of the two, but either way, one of those things is definitely true. Just, they are either just Carl Central or I am that, like, naturally gifted. I don't think I'm naturally gifted. I haven't, like I said, I'm trying to think, the last time that I played a video game was probably week and a half. Seriously, I have not touched a video game in at least a week and a half. This happened last night. Just, are you even trying? Are you even trying? Either I just got like these super filthy casual, I'm a peasant type enemies for some reason, or I don't know. I can't really explain it. Maybe it was the map, maybe it was the game type. I don't really understand. But yet again, it's not even like I'm using an extremely good weapon. This is an F2000 with 0 attachments on it. It's not that good. The recoil is extremely high. It's not that easy to manage in close quarters, except for, well, okay, I would say that a laser sight would really help or improve your situation, but at the same time, it still kills pretty quickly with the 850 rounds per minute. It's just, sometimes it is just so easy mode. I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand. But I do enjoy these Aftermath 64-player type games. And come on, teammates. Like, look, they have one job, all right? All they have to do is stop those 2 front stairwells. That's it. That's all you, like, you can't stop one guy from coming up there, so I guess that's the end of that streak. And then I came over here and I ran into the Humvee or whatever that's called. That's not the Barsuk. I know the Barsuk is the Russian equivalent of whatever that is. I think that's called the Phoenix, but I'm not a really big fan of these vehicles that are in Aftermath. Everything can be penetrated pretty well, so it's not like the regular Humvee where you can see me on the other side of the glass, but you still can't penetrate it, so I'm just sitting there laughing at you. Just, you can see me, but you can't kill me. I just find that very humorous. And at this point in time, it was pretty obvious to me that they were all pushing right side. So I just decided just to chill here. And it turned into everybody just happens to be looking at you as soon as you turn around the corner. And why does suppression even exist? I don't get it. I don't get why suppression even was an incorporation into the game. I don't know why Jamal's sitting in the corner either. I don't know if he's healing or what, but the cloth monster's not any better. He's, yeah, not any better. I thought he was going to come in, he's going to redeem himself, he's going to prove, wow, the American team does actually have somebody with a brainstem on it. And then just, nope, he ran around the corner blindly, did not even have his pistol drawn, and is... Okay, technically he had his pistol drawn, right, but he was sprinting around the corner. Obviously, after you stop sprinting, you have to you have to halt or hesitate for a split second before you can actually fire, and he just did that so incorrectly, just so incorrectly. And I don't know. I still have not come to any sort of determination as to these guys are that bad or I'm that good. The last thing that I played was that free-to-play game that you saw in the intro with Kia and Duckling, which is like this Chinese first-person shooter Call of Duty clone. It's actually extremely fun because there's so many dynamics of that game that are just so unorthodox and just blatantly silly, and I just laugh at them. Like, for example, you can have a certain type of face. I call it, well, okay, it's like the paid face, but if you put on this certain face on your character, you get an extra 5% EXP, and if you wear this certain, like, helmet and glasses, you get 5% higher EXP. It's just free-to-play games. So silly, but so much fun. Like, you even saw the blisteringly high or the massive, it's like a shockwave. Anytime that you knife somebody, that's what we need in modern first-person shooters, if you ask me. I don't know if you guys would ever really agree with me that, oh, we need to be copying what first-person shooters of the free-to-play genre should be doing. Well, I'm just saying that having a huge sonic wave as soon as you knife somebody is pretty baller, if you ask me. That's balling out of control. And as you can see, it's a struggle fest, okay? It's a struggle fest to find anybody on the opposing team that is not a Jamal class. Okay, there's one support guy, but I think that's the only guy that was ever even questioning not playing medic. And come on, Jamal, we're all waiting for you. We already saw Lil Wonton and Peanut, and you're such a... Get it together. Get it together, man. No one even knows, why are you even here? And there's the double, going for the triple, but there comes a point where there's too many guys firing at you from too many different directions, especially from that hallway. But Kobe, check this out. Wesley, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, snipes. It's that simple. And it's not the last time. There's even a... Later on in this game, it is such... It's like a snipe almost. It's just, I see him, I know exactly where my grenade's going to land, put it right at his feet. Done. Done. And yet again, can you see... Just take a rough percentage count. How many of these guys are medics? How many? Or just look at the kill feed. AEK, M16, meow meow meow, so forth. There's the L85. Just like everybody's playing medic. Now, okay. And why are you in the ice cream shack, man? Yeah, the sorbet's on the house, by the way, bro. That's awesome. But if you ask me, yes, okay, you can call me... I always like referencing that from... Do you guys remember Harold and Kumar? The second Harold and Kumar where George Bush is there. It's like, well, you must be a hypocriticizer too. I always think of hypocriticizer when it's really hypocrite, obviously. But I think a lot of you will call me hypocritical for saying, oh, everybody's using the Jamal class, everybody's a medic, and... Oh, the mito... Okay, I read this in a textbook. It is myocardial infarction, if I'm not mistaken, is the alternative form of saying heart attack. I thought it was myocardial infraction, but I guess it's infarction. And oh god, the pillow. Oh god. I just spilled juice everywhere, and I still have yet to determine whether I want to clean it up yet or just wait. I'll clean it up. Yeah, Welch's grape juice is easy to get out of your carpet, said nobody ever. And as you can see here, I can never tell. Like, there's so many guys lurking in the shadows that are just... I can't tell if he's dead. I can't tell if he's about to die. I can't tell if he just got revived. I don't know if he's a dead body. It's like, I just never know. And okay, you see I see this guy out of the corner of my eye and just... LeBron, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, but Wesley... Snipes. That's pure accuracy. That's like... I just find it so silly. I find it so silly that somebody can stay in one position for that long. Maybe it's the fact that there's a certain arc on the grenade, and yes... Okay, it's tick, tick, tick in the air, and then as soon as it hits his feet, it explodes. But I just find it humorous that these grenades are that lethal. And the F2000 is not all that good in terms of range without a grip on it, if you ask me. But you can still get it done, especially when you cover up. I covered up the majority of my body with a lot of this concrete here as I just stood on top of the white car. And yes, I was strafing a little bit. I was doing like a little kabuki dance right here because of that right there. Because of snipers that can easily take your head off. And look at him. Cloth monsters, you are just the scum of the earth. Like, why you gotta be such a chumfuggler over here? Just shoot me. I don't know why he got the jump on me. I was hip firing the entire time. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get why he doesn't easily win that gunfight. I think he easily should. He knows where I am. I don't roughly know where he is. He happens to choose the most obvious route of the road instead of coming through the bushes because he's got that camouflage on. It's just... I just feel so sorry for you, Cloth Monster, because I know you could have played that so much better, but you didn't. And it's just silly. It's so silly in my opinion. It's just silly. And at this point in time, this is a lesson that you have to learn about flanking. Don't get greedy in terms of your opportunities to kill people. Look at this. Okay, so I flank all the way around. I turn this corner eventually, and I see... Oh, Lord, dear. Like, there are so many guys over here. There are so many guys over in that corner on my right-hand side, but I know that the rooftop makes you a lot harder to kill. So I get Jamal, and then I go for Lil Wonton over here. Lil Wonton gets picked up on the stairs, and it's so predictable because you can easily hear him running around if you have the right headset. And then you commence your slaughter on the guys down here. That's the way it works. So this guy was some kind of Terminator, like, the bridge is out. I don't get that guy. But at this point in time, I can easily say that using the roof is so much more efficient. It's so much more efficient. If you're just down there on the ground, you will easily get shot in the back 9 times out of 10 because everybody can tell where you are. But you put yourself on the roof, you are so much more deadly. As I got another guy, and there was this huge span of time right here, and I get some more guys in that little lurking coffee shop over there. But there was an extended period of time right here where I get revived. Don't even trip, Chocolate Chip. I get revived. It's not a big deal. Now, I don't know how anybody didn't pick him up right there, because he doesn't... Okay, from all of those guys that are right next to that objective, he doesn't have any sort of cover in front of him. He's just sitting in a corner. Like, you would think that all of these guys right here would have shot him earlier. But I just was stuck in such a, like, suppressed pickle right here. So, there's guys on this left-hand side, and I can still pick a lot of them off. A lot of them just turns into... Oh, you got hit markers, Badger? Well, I'm not going to get you a kill because they're pretty much impervious to your bullets because they're only exposing their tiny little noggins, and you have too much recoil in the F2000 to do anything about it. And on the right-hand side, there's guys behind me that come directly out of the spawn through those little pillars, those little archways. So I was boned. To put it bluntly in layman's terms, I was clearly boned right here. And I keep thinking, and I keep getting used to the whole... I have a laser sight and I can hipfire you from across map with my bipoded M98B, but that's just not the way it works. With 0 attachments in the F2000, it's very, very different from any other gun that you would play with because you're so used to a certain kind of recoil. You're so used to being able to line somebody up in your sights with your Cobra. You're so used to the heavy barrel and your recoil and the way that your bullets work over range. Yet again, it's not a hamburglar over here, that guy, the hamburglar, chumfuggler, whatever you would like to call him. It's not like they can't die, but I'm saying that it's definitely an adjustment. No attachments is definitely an adjustment, and the M9 is also very, very dandy, by the way. I can easily say that something with a, like, okay, if I'm running at somebody, obviously you want a G18, G17C if you ask me, because those just seem the most deadly in close quarters to me. Well, okay, not necessarily the G17C, but the G18, G18C, and the M93R, obviously very, very good in close quarters. But I think people really underestimate the range that a lot of the pistols have. Come on, Mr. Support Guy, you're using a saw, I'm using a pistol, man. But if you can rapid fire, even at range, the M9, I think the M9 has a better recoil. I think the way that the MP443 recoils up and to the right is just awkward to me. I don't know why, but the way that it looks visually when I'm aimed outside, it's awkward to me. I don't really like the MP443, but these single-shot, high-capacity pistols are very, very good at range. I got the support guy in the corner, and no, I'm almost out of bullets anyways, and I had just realized that I had not bound the key of my knife to the right button. So, oftentimes I'll bind it to, like, J or K or, like, backslash, something very, very goofy, because I only use it in panic situations. I remember... Was it Bad Company 2 where I had it bound to escape? No, it was like escape or like F1 or like a key that you would never ever touch in the duration of a first-person shooter playing session. But it was not F, and I kept spamming F at that guy's back. I was like, ugh, and that's why it looks so weird. I got lost. This guy just lost in the fence. So I have no idea where he went. He's just a ghost. And he disappeared. I didn't see where he went. But I get one guy. And they armed. So at this point in time, all you want to do is you want to kill everybody that's looking there. And they're usually looking there and not at you. Running directly to A to try to defuse, that just turns your entire team into fish in a barrel. And give me your sandwich, dog! But look, oh, he revived a guy a split second earlier, and that ends up in my death. That is why I don't knife very frequently in Battlefield 3. It gets you killed. Bad Company 2, I could have knifed that guy, knife that guy next to him, and knife the guy that spawned on him easily. But that's not the way it works in Battlefield 3. It's very much an execution type deal. But yet again, in these situations, you want to run at the people that are looking at the objective once it's armed. You don't want to go necessarily run and defuse right away, because it just turns you into this like shooting spree. All they have to do is fire bullets at A and they kill you and all your teammates that are trying to defuse. So look, okay, so they said I get one guy, I end up getting 2 or 3 more guys out here that are all looking at the objective. At least you want to distract or kill the people that are looking at A. Don't rush to A. Don't rush to A. Terrible idea just to rush to A. But somehow my team could not get it defused. And obviously I'm too far away now because I was trying to kill the people that are killing my teammates while they're trying to defuse. Team too heavy. I don't know how I get 48 kills and how many deaths, but my team just too heavy. I don't get it. Not only am I not even that good of a player, but this is my first game in like a week and a half. Like, how do I do that? How do I get the most kills on my team? I don't know if they're just like filthy casual peasantry or they're just Babby's first-person shooter, like they're all using M16s. And by the way, if you use the M16, I hate you and I hope that you die in a fire. That M16 is just, it's so easy mode. It's like Babby's first assault rifle and nobody knows, oh, I have to left click to kill things? That sounds too difficult. Let's just use the M16. That's my, it's so boring. It's so boring, man. It's boring. It's boring. But hopefully you aren't angry at me that I didn't upload for a while. I just didn't feel like it. In general, I know you're probably going to be like, warum bist du so böse auf mich? But it's really not a big deal. But I will see you guys next time. Auf Wiedersehen und bis bald und later.
Double kill. Triple kill. Killing spree.